In today's video, I am going to share with you two very simple habits that have improved my mornings. The first thing is by starting the day with gratitude and simply saying thank you after we wake up. We usually rush out of the door in the mornings, stressed, grumpy, and angry, especially if we are running late and need to catch the bus or a train. And by the time we reach our destination, we are already exhausted. But there is a little trick that can help us to change our attitude towards mornings. I've recently came around some notes I took a while ago, and it reminded me the importance of getting it right first thing in the morning, even if the day might not go perfectly well. List few things that you are thankful for, either out loud, in your mind, or simply by writing them down, if you do have time, of course. Because this simple gesture of gratitude for little things becomes a habit that reminds us of good things present happening in our lives that I believe we take for granted most of the time. And of course, as the day goes by, we might not feel this gratitude throughout the day when we are busy. And we are also simply human that still gets sad and angry, but it will remind us under the surface about things that are also good. So now I'll share with you my little habits. When I open my eyes first thing in the morning, I simply say thank you to God for being here another day, by putting on some nice calming music that we like whilst I'm still waking up slowly, preparing breakfast, especially as it is still so dark in the mornings. It could be a nice music from the radio, or I just find some nice calming videos on YouTube that bring so much peace instead of watching the news. And simply being organized with stuff so I know where everything is instead of running around packing for a day. So I prepare my clothes for the next day the night before and everything else that has to be done. And it does make such a huge difference in the mornings. And trying not to stress too much, although I know it is not always easy. But getting angry if the bus is late won't make any difference to its arrival, and if it's going to be late, it's still going to be late. So I came to terms that I have to accept some things how they are, because they are out of my control. Because that's simply life. And life is not perfect, and sometimes it gets messy. But what I've noticed by doing those two simple things, being grateful first thing in the morning and putting on some nice music instead of listening the news and drama, actually puts me in a better mood already before I leave the house, ready for the day. And of course, we shouldn't limit these habits to just mornings, because evenings are as important too. And finding the right ones that actually work for yourself. But also, don't feel bad if some mornings you just forget or you simply can't do it. You can always go back to it the next day. So I wanted to share this with you Thank you so much for watching and for listening, and may God bless you.